Bitch, and I can do it all night. I know I do this shit. Bitch, and I can do it all night. I know I do this shit. Bitch, and I can.
So my government name is George Lee BRINGz Jr. But my stage name that I go by is GEORGEZILLA, the painkiller. That's my comedian name. So whenever you hear GEORGEZILLA, they're talking about me.
I know I do this shit, bitch, and I can do it all.
The reason why I chose to be a comedian is because I'm a horrible rapper. No, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, I can freestyle my ass off, but no. The reason why I chose comedy is because I've always been a class clown. It's in my family. We all are funny in some kind of way, and I decided to take it to another level. There's not a lot of comedians out here, and I figured, you know what? Why not try to be the next big thing out of Omaha? And I studied my craft. I met a guy who laid down the format for me, and I took it to heart. And everything he taught me, I incorporated what I do now. And here I am, GEORGEZILLA, the painkiller.
I know I do this shit, and I can do it all.
Actually, I do want to get into a little bit of acting. Right now, I got some skits that I'm working on. Some parody, funny skits that I'm working on, and hopefully I'll be able to do some skits up here with L.4.0.2. You know, that's with my man William Dorch and his crew, and acting a couple of his short movies. So yeah, you know, working on films and doing short films, and plenty of stage. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stage. I'm gonna try to travel with it a little bit more, and yeah, that's something I want to do in the future for sure. As far as the clothing line. Maybe down the line I might come out with some Zilla gear. You know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I get a Godzilla with some braids on it. Because I look like that, mom. Well, I've been writing for the last 15, 16 years, probably a little bit longer. I've done, I got 4 shows underneath my belt. To start off hosting a car show. And that was my very first show. I did it with a friend of mine named Samorico. You know what I mean? He seen something in me at the time where he knew that I would make a good host. So I did that back in, man, I was back in probably 96, something like that. And I've done 3 shows after that. I actually opened up for my very first comedy show with Vernon Garrett Jr., who was a blues singer here out of Omaha, which was my very first show I hosted, and the very first comedy show I did. I will say this for that first show, wasn't the right crowd. I'm more Def Jam, and you had a lot of older people, so I had a lot of people appalled. I pissed a couple people off, but hey, you know, it was fun. And my second show I actually did up at Shay Riley's, where you just showcase your talent, but that right there actually put me on my high level. That put me up over the top. I was only supposed to be up there for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Shit, they wouldn't let me sit down. I was up there for damn near an hour. So it lets you know that your boy is funny. And in my last show I did the next day at Seville's, and I hosted for a couple people from BET. And that actually was the last show I did, and that was like 3, almost 4 years ago. And just because I lost my way. I'm gonna keep it real. I lost my temper up on stage, and I forgot I was a comedian, and thought I was a gangster. But you know, it is what it is. I learned from that experience, and now 3 or 4 years later, I'm back out of my retirement, and this time I'm like a tank. I can't be stopped. Juggernaut, nigga. No, just kidding. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the real truth. I was inspired, first of all, by my family. My mom's side of the family got 11 brothers and 4 sisters, and Christmas time and everything, it was just full of comedians. It always was cracking jokes. We had a loving, funny family. I mean, we got characters. But if you want to get into famous wise, I gotta go with Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy. Then you got your Chris Rock, your Dave Chappelle's, and then even some of these new cats. You know, you got your Kevin Hart's. You know, you got your Cat Williams. You know, Mike Epps. I mean, you know, everybody's funny. Each comedian has a little something that you look at and that you like. You know, but I'm totally different than all them cats. I'm about to bring something out a little bit different, a little bit new, and a little bit into your face, you know what I'm saying? There's no whole bars over here. As far as my comedy career, just the shows I put on, I mean, I can't really say the only thing I accomplished was that, you know, people starting to, you know, really starting to see who I am now, and tonight actually is going to really put me back on the map because I got a lot more followers and everything. So the only thing I accomplished is I accomplished getting more people to follow me. But no major accomplishments yet, you know. At least not in the comedy field, you know, but we're working on that. Well, I'm working on that. I don't know who the hell we is. I guess I got like a double personality. It's George and GEORGEZILLA. We working together and we gonna work it out. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's things you will and won't adore.
Well, the first way is I got I just put out an email page, GEORGEZILLA.com. You can check me out, support my page. Be looking for my upcoming shows. You want to become a Facebook friend, which is cool. You know, look at George Brookins Jr. You know what I'm saying, or type up GEORGEZILLA. I do add you on long as you ain't on that free and shit. You know, you get a lot of people that want to be your Facebook friend. Like, who the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? You some chick and then you click on, you got a spam or some shit and mess up your computer. But no, real talk. You know, without spending no money, like I said, you can check me out on my webpage, check me out on Facebook. Hell, check me out down here at the L.4.0.2 store because right here, this is where the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? This cat really is supporting the city, so you know, and ain't nothing like word of mouth. You know, so that's really free. And a lot of people are very good at running their goddamn mouth for free. That's real talk. You gotta run your mouths. Run it the right way. If you're gonna run it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You running, talking shit, getting people shot up and shit. We don't need that bullshit. So. Well, the first step is I'm gonna step into my truck. I'm gonna take my ass home and get dressed and do this show tonight down in Connections. That's my first step, to put on this show tonight. This show tonight is actually going to catapult the rest of my career because a lot of people haven't seen me. Some already seen me, but they know the people that see me ain't seen me in this format because I'm taking it to another level, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So tonight is my very first step, and then I'm already trying to plan my next show. Just don't know when yet, but all I can say is just be looking out for me because I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to put me on the map. And I know there's some young comedians out there. I will be getting with you. I just hadn't had time today, but I want y'all to get put on the Omaha map as well because we here. You know, it's just not a lot of us here, but hell, we can change that, and we gonna change it. I'm gonna make sure that GEORGEZILLA, goddammit, got y'all back. I'm coming to make sure that we all get on. So y'all be looking out for that. Be looking out for the new comedians out there and support us. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is we can't do none of this unless we have straight support. No support from the city. I mean, I can't be pumping out tickets and don't nobody come to the show and then I'm sitting there talking to a bunch of goddamn chairs. You know what I'm saying? Chairs don't laugh back. Plus they don't buy tickets. Chairs don't do shit. But just sit there and you sit on there and you fart on them. That's real. You know it was Thanksgiving yesterday. Somebody sitting on the chair farting on it right now. Stinking up the chair. I know I done probably did it today. I'm a real nigga. I keep it real. 100. Oh wow. You know, that's a good question. There is one comedian that I actually was watching last night. LeVar. I'm trying to think of his last name. LeVar Crawford. Big dude. Ain't got no neck. Just a big dude. I like big dudes. I'm a big dude. I ain't as big as them motherfuckers. Don't get it twisted. This camera probably added a little bit to me. You know, I'm 6'4" and I'm about a good maybe 3. Okay, let's say 3. But I'm lean. I'm that lean big man. I'm that good looking big man, the sexy big man. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something. I want to do something with him. But out of Omaha, I mean, real talk, the name that comes to mind is Toby Hicks, and right now he's in L.A. But and we actually are friends now, and I wouldn't mind doing the show with Toby Hicks right about now. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the connections. I think he's funny, and you know, I wouldn't mind doing a collaboration with him right now. Actually, we're working on something right now, so I can't let the cat out the bag yet until after I get everything, you know, in line. But I believe we're gonna be working on something here real soon. No. Every show I done did as far as being a comedian is I've always been you know, so to speak, the showstopper. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the you know, the only comedian. All the shows I've been in, except for the one I did in Seville's now, and like I said, they was on BET, so I was just hosting. So I do some hosting, but for the most part, I haven't really worked with too many people, you know. So that'll be something new, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to working with more artists and comedians that do what I do, and that's make people laugh. Being that there's not too many comedians I know of. I mean, I know of Jabber Gold, and you know what I'm saying, maybe Jabber mess with me one day, you know what I'm saying, maybe he'll hear about me, but maybe me and him can do a show together. I mean, he's already established as far as I'm concerned, you know, but I would like to work with a lot of these artists out here, a lot of these rappers out here that's out here. I mean, I'm good friends with a lot of y'all out here. Espionage, that's my boy Sherman Smith. Give you love, bro. My boy Lom Easy, Hood Legends, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Boss Music, I like them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are friends of mine, just cats I know in Omaha. Honestly, I'll work with any of them. You know, if you need me, man, you need that extra funny on your skit, or need a big dude in the background, you know, I can play that hard role. Let me get an Ice Cube. Look, look, like that hard. I look like I don't even look like no comedian anymore. I look like I'm about to whoop your ass on her. What's up, nigga? What you? No, just I'm silly, y'all. Don't pay me no mind though. But yeah, I would love to work with a lot of artists right here around the O. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, man, we all get together, man. It's all one love. You know what I'm saying? We all after the same thing. Why not collaborate? Oh, I want to give another shout out to my cat, King West. Wesley Williams, I'm going to be working with you real soon. He's going to help me do a couple of my skits. He's an up and coming, you know, guy that's on the film, you know, working on it. So I want to work with him as well. And I also want to give out a shout out to Best Yet Entertainment. I know we probably ain't got to that part yet, but I want to shout out to Best Yet Entertainment for giving me the opportunity tonight to do what I do. And hey man, Red, my dog, let me show you something, man. I'm going to come out and I'm going to shut it down. Oh, I also want to give out another shout out to Phyllis Queen Black, or Knight. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, Phyllis Knight, who's also on the ticket tonight. I haven't heard her yet, but man, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, about her. So we both gonna clown tonight. You know, y'all getting a double treat. You know what I'm saying? You getting a sexy female and this handsome dude right here. Look at that handsomeness. Look at that. Right there, look like LL. Need some Carmex. No, don't pay me no mind.
Bitches really like it when a nigga got a stun. Fresh pair of Nikes when I'm looking at my money. When a nigga smile, you can say it's hella sunny.